We are always alone. You could live in a huge family, have friends, community, but the experience of life is always internal and alone. And one day, even the idea of self falls apart. You realize you were also a story you told yourself. When I say we are always alone, I'm not saying you should isolate. Relationships don't matter. People won't walk with you, or that life is cold and meaningless. This is not a statement about loneliness. Loneliness is emotional. This is structural. We are always alone. You are alone because no one has access to your experience. Someone can sit beside you, someone can love you, someone can suffer with you, but they never touch your seeing, your fear, your desire, your disappointment, your hope. All of that happens inside, not philosophically, factually. Even when someone understands you perfectly, the understanding happens in them, not in you. So life is shared externally, but lived internally. That is what alone means. You could live in a huge family, yes, and still your pain is yours, your confusion is yours, your hunger for meaning is yours, your disappointment when someone doesn't walk with you, that is yours. No one carries that weight for you. They can sympathize, but they cannot inhabit it. This is not tragic, it's just true. And one day, even the idea of self falls apart. This is where most people misunderstand. You think you are your story, your past, your discipline, your failures, your ambition, your becoming. But look closely. Every one of those is thought, a narration running in the head. I am like this, I was like that, I should become this. That narration feels solid until one day it doesn't. Not because you destroyed it, not because you transcended it, but because you saw it. You saw this me is a construction. Just like a character in a novel feels real until you remember its ink on paper. You were also a story you told yourself. This is the most unsettling part. Because if you are a story, then who's striving? Who's proving? Who's hurt when someone walks away? Who's afraid of being alone? Silence answers that, not thought. And silence doesn't say nothing matters. It says nothing needs to be carried. You feel, why won't someone walk with me? And the mind interpreted that as abandonment. But actually, what happened was simpler. You briefly saw that no one was ever walking inside with you. They were walking beside you. That's all they ever could do. This isn't a reason to withdraw, it's a reason to stop demanding something impossible. The quiet freedom in this. When you truly see this, you stop asking people to complete you. You stop resenting them for choosing differently. You stop interpreting no as rejection. And paradoxically, you become warmer, not colder. Because now relationships are no longer a bargain. Stay with me so I feel whole. They become walk while you are here. Nothing more, nothing less. You are not alone because people leave. You are alone because experience has no doorway. And once that is seen, you stop fighting it. You stop dramatizing it. And you finally walk unburdened. You are not alone because people leave. When someone leaves, the mind says, I have been left. That statement already assumes something false, that they were responsible for your inner continuity. But look honestly, before they came, you are breathing alone, you are thinking alone, you are fearing alone, you are hoping alone. While they were there, the same things were happening alone. After they leave, the same things continue alone. So the leaving didn't create aloneness, it merely exposed what was always the case. People don't abandon you, they simply stop participating in your story. And your suffering comes from confusing participation with presence. You are alone because experience has no doorway. This is the core. Your experience cannot be entered, not by love, explanation, empathy, commitment, time, shared history. Someone can hear your words, but they never hear your hearing. Someone can see your tears, but they never feel your feeling. Someone can understand your thought, but they never touch your seeing of the thought. There is no doorway into this, not because the world is cruel, but because experience is non transferable. Just like no one can breathe for you, no one can digest for you, no one can sleep for you, no one can experience for you. This isn't philosophy, it's anatomy of living. Why the mind fights this? The mind wants a bridge. It wants fusion, merging, being understood completely, never being alone again. So it builds illusions, soulmates, someone who gets me, never leaving. These aren't evil ideas, they are painkillers. But reality does not accept painkillers, it waits. And one day, through disappointment, silence, or clarity, the illusion cracks. That cracking hurts only if you resist it. Once that is seen, you stop fighting it. Fighting looks like demanding consistency from people, interpreting absence as betrayal, replaying conversations, asking why didn't they choose me. All of this assumes they were supposed to cross the doorway. Once you see there is no doorway, the fight ends. Not with resignation, with relief. You stop asking the impossible. You stop dramatizing it. Drama is the mind adding story to fact. Fact. A human being choose a different direction. Drama. This means something about my birth, my future, my meaning. Once you see the structure of aloneness, the drama collapses. Not because you suppress emotion, but because the narrative engine loses fuel. Pain still arises, sadness still arises, but they pass without identity attached. That's the difference. And you finally walk unburdened. Unburdened does not mean emotionally numb, detached from people, spiritually superior. It means you no longer carry people inside you as anchors. You no longer outsource boldness. You no longer fear aloneness as failure. You walk with people without leaning. You love without asking to be held together. You are available, not dependent. This is why disciplined people often feel light. They are not seeking emotional rescue. They are aligned internally. One last thing, very important. Seeing this does not make you isolated. It makes you honest. And honesty brings quieter joy, cleaner relationships, deeper discipline, less resentment, more silence. You don't become cold, you become clean. Sit with this line for a day. No one ever left me. They only stopped walking beside me. I was always walking alone. And I am finally okay with that. So, you are not meant to be accompanied inside. Life does not provide witnesses to experience, only to action. When this is seen, the search ends. Not because you have arrived somewhere, but because there was nowhere to arrive. People will come, people will walk, people will leave. None of it completes you, none of it diminishes you. You walk because walking is what is happening, unheld, unrescued, unburdened. And in that simplicity, there is an unexpected ease.